Now this time I have kept the code ready so that we don't spend a lot of time in typing, and let's go through the actual understanding. What does it do? So we have a variable list with value 1 to 10, and say we have a breakpoint which is 500. Okay. In this example, we are going to understand why break would be important. So we have a product which is the product of two numbers. So what we are trying to do here is trying to take multiplication of these numbers. Now we will take one value at a time from this list, and then we will do product is equal to product into value. So what it will do is first it will take 1, then it will multiply 1 with 1. In the second iteration it will multiply 2, so it will become 2 into 1, which is 2. Third iteration it will multiply 3, the value would be 3, and the product would be 2, so 3 into 2 6, so the product becomes 6. So likewise in each iteration we will keep multiplying the product with the number. And what we want to do here is we want to exit from this loop as soon as we achieve the threshold of 500. So as soon as the product total product is greater than or equal to the breakpoint, we will break. So in this example, what we are observing is in a normal flow, what we would have done is we would have started iterating over each element. Then we are doing a job, say we are multiplying it, we are doing the summation, and then we are putting an additional condition this time. And the conditional is if this product becomes greater than the breakpoint, then break. So let's run it. So you will see till 120 it was good. After that the product became more than that. If we would have changed this threshold to say 5000, then it would have continued till 1 2 6 24 127 20. So got the idea. This will give you immense power while you are writing a loop, that apart from your condition which you are mentioning on the top, right? For example, if you are putting an iterator and you want to break it at a given point, then just put in an additional break condition. Okay. Similarly, say we are doing a loop, and this time the condition would be where we want to skip it. Say there is an outlier, this 999, and we just want to see that if any of the value, once we have put up the iterator, if any value is out of range, so in this case say our maximum value is 10, we don't want any value more than 10 to be involved in this logic. So just put up a condition that if you find any value which is not satisfying the criteria, ignore it, skip it, and move on. So if we run this, once 999 will get into this well, it will be skipped and the flow will continue from there. So let's run it. So you can see while taking the product, we took 1 2 6, then 4 and 5, which is 24 127 20, and all is going on, but 999 was never included in this multiplication. So with break and continue, you can actually tweak your code or customize your code to whatever requirement you have. Now next we will see if actually want to use break. Right now we have seen examples of using break and continue in for loop. Similarly you can use that in the while loop. It will remain the same, the concept will remain the same. So say in while loop we are going to count till 100, okay, and there is a cutoff on 1000, and then we are adding the sum. So we are adding numbers, and we feel like whenever the total sum is more than cutoff, which is 1000 here, just go for a break, right? So I'll just print it here. So sum will cross 1000 on number 46. So what we did is we are also putting the count at which this condition, this cutoff was achieved, and then at that point what was the total. Similarly you can try the same. Now let's have a quick check to see if our understanding is correct.